Hi friends, how are you? I have a beautiful true story here for you. Yes, and I've learned about this one. I think I was in a second grade classroom. They've talked about Mzee and Owen, or Owen and Mzee. So this is the story of a true friendship by Michelle Glennon. Owen and Mzee. This is a story about big love. In a country called Kenya lived a 650-pound baby named Owen. He was a hippopotamus. He lived in paradise. There were beautiful mountains, very green palm trees, and endless seashores. Birds of all kinds flew all around. One day a little purple bird whispered in Owen's ear. "Will you please play with me?" asked the little bird. Owen nodded yes with glee, and they played hide and seek all the way to the top of a mountain. Not much of a picture on this page, but there will be on the next. Owen and the little bird climbed to the top of the mountain. They both looked down in surprise and saw a huge wave fast approaching their home. They watched the great wall of water come in and cover most of the land below the mountain. After the wave was gone, Owen and the little bird started down the mountain. Owen asked the little bird, "Will you help me find my mommy?" "Yes, I will help you find your mommy, and I will always stay and watch over you," promised the little bird. Owen and the little bird looked here and there and everywhere, asking, "Have you seen my mommy?" When Owen and the little bird arrived at Lafarge Park, they met Mzee, an old tortoise, at the entrance of the zoo. "Have you seen my mommy?" Owen asked. "No, I haven't, but I would love to be your mommy," Mzee said with glee. This made Owen very happy. The little bird chirped with joy too. Mzee added, "Owen, my baby, you must know one thing. I am 130-year-old Taurus." And Owen replied, "You make a beautiful mommy." From that day forward, Owen and Mzee became forever bonded as mother and son. Mzee and Owen did everything together. They ate together, they swam together, they sunbathed in flower garden together. They played hide and seek together, they took walks together, they even slept together. Then one day, the park ranger noticed that Owen was acting more like a tortoise than a hippopotamus. He watched as Owen followed Mzee everywhere. The park ranger decided to introduce Owen to Hildegard, a 13-year-old hippopotamus. Hildegard had never seen a hippopotamus and didn't know how to act with Owen. Owen decided to teach Hildegard everything that he'd learned from Mzee: how to eat, swim, sunbathe, and play, walk and sleep like a tortoise. Eat, play, oh, here we go. It's eat. Owen liked his new friend very much, but missed his mommy Mzee. After a while, Owen became very sad, until one day the park ranger brought Mzee over to Owen. The two were happy again. Owen asked the kind park ranger if Hildegard could meet Mzee. The very next day, he brought Hildegard over to where Owen and Mzee lived. From that day on, Owen, Mzee, and Hildegard were always together. On moonlit nights, they liked to take long walks together. They were all very happy in their home at Lafarge Park. The story of Owen and Mzee is based on a true story. After the 2005 tsunami, a baby hippopotamus named Owen was swept into the Indian Ocean. Wildlife rangers rescued him and brought him to the Lafarge Park in Mombasa, Kenya. There, Owen immediately adopted Mzee as his surrogate mother. Mzee means old man in Swahili, is between 100 and 130 years old. It is true that Owen took on the behavior of an old tortoise. Isn't that crazy? And if you look on YouTube, you can find videos of Owen and Mzee together. It's really interesting. I hope you enjoyed this book. Keep reading.